Welcome back to the Tahoe Real Estate Show. Well, our next guest, special guest, longtime friend, Julie, you were selected from a really competitive field to replace Joanne Marchetta as the Executive Director for the TRPA. You've also been with the company for a number of years. It's an honor to have you join us today.
Oh, thank you, Pete. I'm so happy to be here.
All right, so talking about the TRPA, what drew you to this type of work?
Right, well, it's the lake. It's the lake and our communities. I love Lake Tahoe. I love this community. I just celebrated my 30th wedding anniversary on Valentine's Day of eloping to Regan Beach, no relation to my name, on the South Shore, and that's when the love affair of the lake began. And so been at the agency, at the Tahoe Regional Planning Agency, for almost 20 years.
That's not a perk of the job? They don't get to rename a beach after you?
Well, you know, I'm young. I have a lot to accomplish, so let's just wait and see.
Okay. So what's it like working with some of Lake Tahoe's environmental issues?
Oh, it's so challenging, Pete, but you know what? The great thing about Lake Tahoe is that everyone has a passion and a commitment to this lake. That unifies us, and so we can go from there, sort through the controversial issues. It's exciting and energizing for me to be able to work every day to make a difference, to help solve those the challenges and the problems that we have.
I've worked with you for going on a couple of decades now, right?
Yes.
So, and you've been with the TRPA all that time. It's been outstanding and a pleasure to work with you. What are some of the big challenges that you're now working on as the Executive Director with a team over at the TRPA?
Sure. Well, we're such an interesting organization. We were formed by a compact between California and Nevada almost 53 years ago. It's really the only compact like it in the whole United States. And we were really the first to do natural resource protection and land use management across multiple jurisdictions. We've got 2 states, the federal government with the Forest Service being our largest partner. We've got multiple private NGOs, non-government organizations, nonprofits like Keep Tahoe Blue, the Tahoe Fund. We've got a community. We've got the private sector with 6 entire local governments around, from the city of South Lake Tahoe on the south end to Placer County on the north end. So the challenge number one is just bringing everyone together.
Right.
And that is truly why the states and the Congress said we need a compact to make sure that Lake Tahoe is protected not only for today, but for tomorrow. However, Lake Tahoe is not a national park. So we're not like Yosemite, we're not like Yellowstone. We have a community that lives here. So we have a tourist-based economy, and that's the lifeblood of our sustenance as local residents. And more than 60% of our economy is based on tourism. But how do we do that in a way that doesn't ruin the beauty and the natural resource? How do we not love a place to death? That's really the heart of what we're facing today. And not only that being a challenge with just more and more interest in the great outdoors, which we love, and we have abundant public lands, but how do we protect that in light of climate change, in light of wildfire, in light of invasive species and any number of transportation challenges? So we live here in this community, and we're here to serve our residents and also at the same time make sure it's beautiful for all to enjoy.
Congratulations on the well-deserved promotion. The agency is in good hands.
Appreciate it, Pete. Great to be here.
That's Julie. She's with the TRPA. Go to the website if you want more information. Stay tuned. More of the Tahoe Real Estate Show coming right up.